so I'm doing a bit of a test. Doing a bit of a test here for the clip party tonight, and it'll be going starting about 8 o'clock, and here in New York time. And I made it to Twitch this time. About 8 o'clock. And I'm in stereo over here, so I'll turn this down too. Okay, so I'm on Twitch tonight. My fancy channel. You can find me on Fanciest. That's PHANCEST. And that's the Fancy channel, and then also our YouTube channel, Fancy TV. Some of you guys might be familiar with my YouTube channel. I got a lot of vintage video there, stuff that collected and filmed, and film stuff I filmed, and my films that I made. And so go there and check that out. And then, or you can watch it on my Facebook page. I think it's on Facebook. I'm not sure if it's on the Fancy. I think it's the Fancy page. So I'll move it over to my personal page too, if y'all don't, because Facebook's so weird now. And I'm not offended if you don't follow me there too. It's okay. People are busy. Anyway, so we're gonna start the kick off the clip party at 8 o'clock here in New York. The Fancy clip party we started doing we had our first party in the house for my 40th birthday, but with some friends of ours from Long Island who have this great TV show called Gula Go-Go. I say check it out. And we did a clip party there also too out at Kevin's house with our friend Lisa Hammer. That was super fun too. So they kind of started as people coming together, bringing their own video clips, and we showed each other, kind of whacked out stuff we had, or stuff that was kind of obscure, or stuff we made. And then we had some parties in the house. And then, this is going way back. This is about 2006. We started going into clubs and projecting behind the bands and not having a DJ. We would VJ. There was this great place, Monkey Town. It's closed now. It moved to this really fancy hotel. They moved their projection room to that place. That place was awesome, though. And then our friend Aaron, who's one of the greatest people ever, was buying our stuff from a friend of ours at a record store, and he would sell our stuff for us there, these compilations of really, now it's kind of, I don't want to say passe, but I don't say you can just go on YouTube and find it, because you kind of have to know what you're looking for. But Aaron was a friend of a really good friend of ours, and she just approached us and she asked us to come into her bar and do a clip party. So we would always have people come. We didn't have things made, so Mike, Dan, and I collected some stuff, and then Mike edits it all down, and Mike kind of decides the organization of it all. But we all Dan, Mike, and I, we all contribute, and I'm the one that's most edited. And we try to keep it stuff that you can't really find, and also too stuff we don't know anything about, so it was another way to find out about stuff, and which the Butch Willis is how we found out about it. And now I run the Butch Willis Facebook page, and I love Butch Willis, and Butch Willis guitarist is Dean is a great friend of mine. But that's what happened. We were here having a clip party at the house, and our friend Nancy Gardner was here, and our friend Tony, another video collector of ours, came with his wife, and we were watching some video collection we had bought, I think, and we didn't know who it was, and Tony knew who it was. He said Butch Willis and the Rocks, and then Nancy's like, I saw them in DC. So it's kind of how it works with Fancy. Anyway, so we're going to start with, we have 32 volumes of From the Vault. From the Vault 19 is not really in circulation, so we actually have 31 volumes of From the Vaults, but there's actually 32 volumes, and then we have 5 volumes of Mondo Fancy. And we had our last clip party last year when Robert was here. They had a really nice projection system there at Gran Torino. And they're Gran Torino, they're really, really great there. I don't know if they're doing bands anymore. But they had a great projection system. Looked fantastic. Anyway, so this From the Vault Volume 1 has lots of great stuff on it. And we're going to start at about 8 o'clock. And, you guys ask questions and stuff or tune in. And then, it's available to watch. I'll keep it up for a little while. And, you're welcome to peruse fancymag.com and see all the other comps that we have. And, that's what I do. I make films. I use a lot of vintage, archival, public domain footage. I film bands. I make short films. My films are in the archive. I'm hoping MM's watching, or maybe Joel. They're like the greatest people in the world. They run the Jonas Mekas Archive, the independent filmmakers archive. They're awesome. If you make films, I highly recommend you get with these people. Or if you're just a fanatic of film, especially independent film, independent filmmakers, film as art, not necessarily as entertainment. Although I hope you find all of this that we show entertaining. Most of the stuff that we show is unavailable and out of print or kind of obscure. Although that's changed rapidly in the last maybe 5 years. Digital media is incredibly popular. Archival and vintage stuff is incredibly popular too. And every day it comes up and you see better quality, and it's available, and it's awesome that video finally is getting its due. So I hope you like the clip parties. The clip parties are always a lot of fun. We try to make people have a good time, and also like a mind melt. It's fast paced. It moves along quite quickly, and it's amazing because people will come and talk to us and ask us. I don't remember half this stuff, but when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah. So like I said, if you have any questions or you have anything to contribute, we're always looking for more stuff. We're always collecting stuff. We're pretty crazy that way. And I myself don't watch so much video like I used to. I'm super busy making stuff these days. Okay, so I hope you're not too bored with me by now. And I'll sign off, and I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock, and it's about a 2-hour screening. You can catch it here on my Facebook Fancy page, or the Fancy Magazine page, or you can go to my YouTube channel, which is Fancy TV on YouTube. Okay,